Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel today. Today we have episode number 7 of our Sorare Road to Glory. Now, today we've got our game week 3 lineups, which I will show you just in a second. But before we do dive straight into the video, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you are new around here. I appreciate the support on the channel so far. We are very quickly growing and it's really nice to see. Before we do get into the current, it is just turned the current game week lineups. As you can see, midweek games, collected some essence here. Nothing really to shout out about in under 23s, apart from the essence. Arena, unfortunately, Mitchell didn't play. Otherwise, we would have had a first place finish, but it is what it is. I'll take the XP. And then, yeah, we didn't really do anything. There was a lot of rotation and some players like injured. And yeah, I wasn't expecting these two to not play. So yeah, we're just going to ignore that for now. So quick gallery update. As you can see, we have brought in Cole Palmer in season for the Chelsea collection. And we've also brought in Chevalier as well for PSG, because you'll see in the lineups in a second that Pender's got injured Thursday night against the team they were playing in the Conference League. It's not a serious injury. He only got taken off as like a precaution, but I wasn't risking it. If he's not going to play Sunday, and I've got the double streak, second streak to get, I went and got the PSG keeper, and then now I can just use the keeper for the rest of the season. So that's kind of the gallery update. Jorgensen, these are just collection pieces for the collection bonus and stuff like that. I'm pretty there with the Chelsea lineup now, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then before we do get into my lineups for the current game week, which is just started about an hour, half an hour ago for the main leagues. We do have enough essence to do a craft. Now, got a couple of clues. Someone did mention in the video previously, but I already started doing that like in the second half of the video. I'm only going to use the crafts for star rooms. Tier 2 plus and normal rooms I'm not going to bother. So I'm going to rinse our essence here. Can we get a tier 2 room? It's going to be a normal one, which is fine. Let's just go any old random one we get. Oh, happy days. Mukiele. That is decent. Who else is in there? Ooh, okay, Lewis Hall is actually a good one, but he hasn't... Obviously, he's getting back up to speed with that injury he had. Maybe that one, the young lad from Liverpool, I don't know. But, I mean, Mukiele, I'll take that. That's a decent pull, because I can use him in season. I'll happily take that. I'm very happy with that. Obviously, I don't know. He's probably not going to start like instantly, but hey, it's another in-season card that is probably going to play eventually, but he won't show up in the gallery for now. I just want to go through game week 3 lineup. So starting off, Division 1 we got put into. There's only 2,000 people in here, so I'm hoping for some decent, like if we could finish 4. I mean, there's only 2,000 people, so I'd like to get some sort of cash, but I mean that would be perfect. Playing against West Ham, on paper Chelsea probably got one of the better like lineups across the Premier League. Maybe Arsenal against Leeds probably at home. So main team, I've gone Sanchez, clean sheet last week. James had a really good score last week, lots of AA, takes free kicks, set pieces, corners. Casado, I mean, he's an absolute monster, beast of a player. Palmer obviously blanked last week, didn't do anything. I feel like with Palmer, like if you have one bad game and then you swap him out for a captain or take him out your team, and then he just bangs, like he's always going to hit those great scores. He's, you know, no one's perfect. So I've gone with Palmer. I've decided to put Neto in this first team now, hoping he starts. His score was quite good last week, even though we were really poor in front of goal. And I could just see him getting a couple of like an assist or something today. So I've taken a risk by putting Neto in terms of like the score. So yeah, I just think Neto's gonna have a good game. But then we come into this in-season B team. Palmer we obviously bought in season, which you just saw before. So it kind of gives me a very strong second lineup, having 2 Palmers, a classic and an in-season. The classic has more percentage, so that's why I've kept him in there. Joao Pedro, Palmer, Cucurella, Fernandez. Fernandez looked way off it. Didn't look fit enough to play last week, if I'm being honest. But I think he's probably still going to start. I don't think I can't see Maresca changing anything, if I'm being totally honest. Then we move into the third team, Sanchez in goal. Sadiki played quite well last week. Didn't really score that well in their 3-0 win, but he did play quite well. So yeah, he's just there, kind of, it's just a filler player. Dewsbury Hall, it looks like he's on set pieces, corners as well, judging off that Leeds game. So he actually scores quite well, even with no decisive. So looking forward to having him in there. Gittins, I still have a lot of faith in Gittins. I think he was quite good against Palace, but I think overall we were just so poor. So that's the team. Team D is just basically Sanchez with players I think are going to come off the bench. Esteval might actually start. Santos might start if he decides to drop Fernandez. I think these will all feature at some point in the game anyway, so it's just like a sub team almost. So that's the team D. Then we come down into Ligue 1, Division 1. There's only 1,100 people, so I'm looking to try and get into that. I mean, look at the top 6 to 10, 10th to 1st is like you're in the money. So yeah, we crafted Neves. I've captained him. I think he's gonna have he's got a really good matchup at home. First game back for him. Egan Riley, he scored like a 96, I think, with a last man tackle last week. I think he's going to score really highly again with a better matchup at home, and that was with a 1-0 loss. So if they can get the clean sheet, get the win, I think he's going to have a really good score. Decore played really well on Thursday. He seems like he's one of the main players, so I don't think he's going to get rotated for Sunday's game. And then Joaquin, I've never really heard of him before, and the games I've watched so far, he's impressed me. So I think that's a really solid team. We're on streak 2, which is 380 points. So I think a Neves could easily hit 100 plus with bonuses as captain, keep a clean sheet. And I'm really confident with this Ligue 1 team. Division 1 as well, better rewards. Moving into Team B, Penders, I don't think he's going to... I feel like he's just going to rest him for next Thursday. Same with that lineup, but I didn't have any other keepers, so that's why I went and bought the PSG keeper. Saar was at like 40%, even though he's had 2 unreal games. Just because of that, like the scare of rotation, that's why I didn't put him in the main team. Hopefully he plays, he's captain. And I think this team, if everyone starts, including Penders, it's got a chance to hit the streak anyway. And then this team's just like a filler team. I don't think Samuel Smiths will play. I don't think Penders will play. And yeah, not really too bothered about that team. Just trying to field the players, get the XP up on the cards. And then we come into the Eredivisie third streak, which is for $50. NEC are top of the league. Verdonk captain. I think he's going to hit a 100+ point game with captain bonuses. I actually went and bought the keeper, which I showed you in the previous, the previous episode. So with the bonuses from the team here, Van Bommel, really good lineup game here at home. I think what do we need to hit? 400 points, I think, on the third streak. Division 2 as well. I'm really and then obviously there's only 2,000 people playing in Div 2 because there's a lot of teams that aren't playing. So I am really confident with this team to get that third streak. And then we move into Contender. Now, as you can see, my German goalkeeper is 2-0 up in the 52nd minute. I'd love to start off with a clean sheet. He scored me quite well so far in the first 2 games he's played. And I paid, I think, a tenner for him. So that's pretty good. Bennett is starting. That's also nice to see. Nade plays tomorrow, and so do Ito and Yamamoto. Ito normally scores quite well, which is why I went with him as the captain. And then as you go into Team A, obviously ignore the team numbers in Contender. I'm just going based off the division. So even though it's Team C, this is my Team A because they're the highest division. Yeah, another Stad Rems together. Cardona, he scored 2 goals in 2 games, but he was on the bench last game, came off the bench and scored. So I've moved him into this team just because I wasn't too sure if he's going to start. And then Fernandez, captain here. He's had a really good start to his career in Russia. Hansen, I think, is going to start. Apparently, he was quite good off the bench in their last game. And then we got the J-League boys to go with them. Then Team D, this is just kind of like a best of the rest. Naipan's just transferred to Middlesbrough. I think he's going to feature probably off the bench. Lino not really doing too much in terms of like high scores since he's moved to the Brazilian league, but I put him captain. He's got a good fixture at home, first against 17th, so I've got him captain, and then that's going to be it for contender. We are just back to the first streak, which is what, $6 I think, so I'm confident this team can hit it. Then we move into champion, full Chelsea lineup plus Petrovic, good matchup against Wolves at home for Bournemouth. Then we move into team B, kind of just put the Palace boys together. I think because Mitchell didn't play on Thursday, he should start tonight. Cucurella captain, I think we're going to get a clean sheet tonight against West Ham. And then I've linked up the Fulham boys against United at home. Again, United obviously looked pretty good against Arsenal. But yeah, with champion, I'm just playing players that I know are going to play, and I'm not too fussed. Same with this lineup. Fernandes captain, Leno, Tosin. Tosin should come back from injury. Hudson-Odoi. And yeah, I'm hoping these guys all play. This team is purely just leftovers, bench players that will come off the bench, or like Wolf will start, Sells will start, and then I think these guys will feature off the bench. Under 23s, Bakayoko playing his first game for Leipzig against Bayern Munich away, which is, yeah, it's not the ideal fixture to put him in. But Polster's been having a really good season so far. A lot of, like, a really, really good score. He's also got a tough fixture against seconds, but I'm confident this team can kind of give us some essence to use for more crafts. Then we come into All-Star. I've gone for the Ranger, mainly Rangers here. Fossey's got a good fixture. Poku, not too sure if he'll go straight into the lineup. I'm hoping he will. Van Hoot as well. Good line, good fixture. And he's captain. He does score quite well. Then we kind of just go into like these lineups where, even though they've got a bad fixture away from home against top of the league, I've just picked players that are going to start the game, hopefully. Not sure about Tavernier, but we'll see. Then same here, just kind of the leftovers that might start or feature. And then this one was really just kind of scraping the barrel of players that, you know, probably don't score very well or won't start, like Barco might get rested. Duran might get rested as well. But overall, I'm confident with my lineups for this current game week. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm really hoping to hit that streak in the Eredivisie, $50. Really, really hopeful for that one. Then we got the Ligan, $50 for this one. If everyone starts here, then I'll be a bit, you know, then I'll be more confident having two lineups, like really going for it. I feel like this is my only hope because I just don't think Penders is going to play. Then we go into the Chelsea boys in the Premier League. This lineup, very confident with. Also this one, if Enzo performs, I feel like Sanchez, Cucurella, Palmer and João Pedro will do well. It's just if Fernandes starts and plays well, which is the worry. Rewards in 29 minutes. I won't have enough essence to do another craft. So that will be the end of the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. I'm really, really loving Sorare at the moment. It's going really, really well. The support on the channel has been great. Thank you so much. And I will see you next Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever the next video will be out, for rewards. Fingers crossed we can hit those big streaks. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.